So good morning everyone. Let's start with seventh question of exercise 13A. Seventh question is the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2:3:4. This is given. Ratio is given in this question. Find the measure of each angle of the triangle. Now stop writing everyone. First of all, listen the question. After that, I will give you time for writing. Okay. So we will do this sum in steps. Step number 1. And we will apply this method that I am going to explain only if the ratio is given. So in the first step, you will add 2 plus 3 plus 4. You will add the ratio. So 2 plus 3 plus 4, after addition, this will give you 9. Now come to the step number 2. Now angle 1. Angle 1. This part, this is the contribution of angle 1. So you will write here 2 by total. What is total? 9 multiplied by 180 degree. You will always multiply this with 180 degree because in a triangle, 3 angles sum is equal to 180 degree. You will not multiply this by any other number. Always multiply this by 180 degree according to the angle sum property. Now the cancellation, 9 ones are, 9 20s are. So after multiplication, you will get 40 degree. Now come to the angle, second angle. So 3. This 3 is the ratio of second angle. So here you will write 3 upon same total. Total is 9 multiplied by 180 degree. So again cancellation. 9 ones are, 9 20s are. So this is 60 degree. After that, angle 3. Now, this is the ratio of angle 3, 4. So here you will write 4 upon 9 multiplied by 180 degree. Again cancellation, and after cancellation you will get 80 degree. So this method you will apply if the sum is based on ratio, as ratio is given in the book. 2:3:4. This is a symbol of ratio. This is ratio symbol. Okay. So in the first step, add 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 9. Now in the second step, angle 1. First is 2. So 2 divided by this 9 multiplied by 180 degree. Why 180 degree? Because the sum of 3 angles is equal to 180 degree in a triangle. Similarly, angle 2 means this second number. So second number is 3. Total is 9 multiplied by 180 degree. So write down. Yes, Pamni.
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम।
Good morning.
मैम रेशियो का मतलब क्या होता है?
बेटा रेशियो इज द कंपैरिजन ऑफ टू थिंग्स ऑफ सेम काइंड. अगर मैं बात करूं भी मैंने आपके वेट का कंपैरिजन करना है किसी दूसरे स्टूडेंट के वेट से, तो टू स्टूडेंट्स के वेट को कंपेयर करने के लिए हम किस चीज का यूज करते हैं? रेशियो का. ये सारे एंगल्स है. दिस इज एंगल, दिस इज एंगल, दिस इज एंगल. इन तीनों का कंपैरिजन हो रहा है. तो रेशियो इज यूज्ड टू कंपेयर थिंग्स ऑफ सेम नेचर. ओके.
ओके मैम.
So write down. Yes, Bhumika. Yes, Natansh.
मैं इस साइड पे आपने क्या किया है?
ये
यस मैम।
ये क्वेश्चन लिखा है जो आपकी बुक में क्वेश्चन है समझाने के लिए.
ओके मैम।
Okay. So write down students and after writing, write down in the chat box we have done. Then I will start next question. Okay, now come to the eighth question. Question number 8 is question number 8. Eighth question is one of the two angles of an isosceles triangle measure 55 degree. This question is given. Determine the other angles. So one of the two angles of a isosceles triangle measure 55 degree. Students, as we know, in an isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. You know na? Isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. Now, one more property based on isosceles triangle. If two sides are equal, then this will indicate that two angles are also equal. This is the property of isosceles triangle. Two sides are equal means two angles are also equal. Write down this property in your notebook. No need to write this during the question. Write down for your knowledge. Two sides are equal means two angles are also equal. So, as you will write here, as this is extra word for your knowledge. Don't write this in question. Okay. Now, as triangle is an isosceles. It means two angles are equal. This thing you will write. So let us suppose angle 1 is given to you in the book 55 degree. So angle 2 is also 55 according to the definition of an isosceles triangle. Determine the other angles. So angle 3 is question mark. Now tell me which property you will apply here. Now the next, which property you will apply? Which property you will apply here to find this third angle? As the question is based on angles, so tell me which property is applicable? Waiting for your responses. Very good, Pavni. Angle sum. Not only angle, angle sum. Yes. So here you will write next according to angle sum property. According to angle sum property. Why? Why we are applying angle sum property? Because angles are given. Because question is based on angles. That's why. So angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 is 180 degree. So what is angle 1? 55. What is angle 2? Again 55 and 3 as it is. Now add 55 plus 55 will give you 110. and this angle 3 is equal to 180 minus 110 will give you 70 degree. So this is the way to solve the sum. From here, this method is same as method we have done yesterday in 6th question. This method is not new method. This method is same that we have done yesterday in 6th question. So this is the way to solve the sum. Write down. As a triangle is an isosceles, it means two angles are equal. Two sides are equal will indicate that two angles are equal. So angle 1 is 55, angle 2 is also 55 as triangle is an isosceles. And angle 3 is question mark. After that, according to the angle sum property, put the values and you will get your result 70 degree. So write down. After writing, message. Next, come to the 9th question. Question number 9. What is 9th question? One of the two acute angles of a right angled triangle is 48 degree. Find the other acute angle. Students, as the name given, right angled triangle. So what does it mean? What is the meaning of right angled triangle? Right angled triangle will indicate that in this triangle you will get one angle 90 degree. Very good, Mehak. Yes. So according to the statement given, angle 1 is equal to 90 degree. Why? As the name given in the book, right angled triangle. And angle 2 is also given to you, 48 degree. And angle 3 is question mark. We will find this angle. Either put question mark here or write x. Both are correct. This x is not compulsion. This is your wish. Either put question mark or write x. Both are the same thing. Now, yes, very good, Mehak. Now we will do this by the previous method, same as previous. According to the angle sum property, according to the angle sum property, same method as previous question. So angle 1, angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 degree, and this line is very much compulsory according to the angle sum property. Angle 1. What is angle 1? Given to you 90 degree. So here you will write 90 degree. Angle 2. What is the measure of angle 2? 48. So you will write 48 here. And angle 3 as it is. Because we will find this angle. Now 90 plus 48 will give you 138 degree. Yes. Now to find this angle 3, you will subtract this 138 from 180. So angle 3 is 180 degree minus 138 degree. And this will give you 42 degree. 42 degree. Not 50, Samriti. Subtract 138 from 180 degree. You will get 42 degree. Yes, Kinjal, well done. यस निश्चय।
मैम मैंने पूछना था तो मैम यहाँ पर ये अकॉर्डिंग टू द एंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी लिखा है मैम, उसके अगला जहाँ पर 1 एंगल प्लस 2 एंगल प्लस 3 एंगल, मैम इसके आगे हमने 180 डिग्री की लिखा है।
180 डिग्री क्यों लिखे हैं
यस मैम।
बेटा? ये एंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी है, पूरा चैप्टर कर लिया हमने और आप पूछ रहे हो ये 180 डिग्री क्यों लिखा है? ये प्रॉपर्टी है ट्राइंगल की। इन अ ट्राइंगल द सम ऑफ 3 एंगल ऑफ अ ट्राइंगल इज 180 डिग्री। लास्ट वीक से यही तो हम कर ही जा रहे हैं अगेन एंड अगेन। दिस इज अ प्रॉपर्टी, द सम ऑफ 3 एंगल्स ऑफ अ ट्राइंगल इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री। दिस इज फिक्स्ड, will not change. Revise your concepts.
थैंक यू मैम।
Okay. Now students note down and then we will start some more facts about a triangle. Then the next concept is of more facts about a triangle. So let's start. Next is more facts about a triangle. Some more facts about a triangle. Okay. One of the fact we have already done just now. As two angles are equal, it means two sides are also equal. Next is equilateral. Equilateral triangle means equilateral triangle means equilateral triangle means three sides are equal. Three sides are equal. It means three angles are also equal. It means three angles are also equal. This is a very important property. As three sides are equal, so it will indicate that three angles are also equal. So equilateral triangle is also known as equiangular. So you will find this in fill in the blanks, true, false, MCQs. What is the another name used for equilateral triangle? The another name used for equilateral triangle is equiangular. Lateral word is used for sides. What is the meaning of lateral? अगर बेटा आपसे कोई पूछे भी lateral क्या होता है? Equilateral. Lateral means sides. Equi means equal sides. Similarly, angular word is used for angles. Equiangular means equal angles. So the next property is for right angled triangle. Only for right angle. Now this is only applicable to right angled. Right angled means in which you will observe one angle is of 90 degree here. Now, listen to me very, very carefully. This is 90 degree angle. Side which is in front of this 90 degree angle, it means this slanting side, this slanting. Opposite to this 90 degree and this slanting side, the name, special name. In a right angled triangle, this side is written by one special name, and the special name is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. And this is the name only in case of right angled triangle, not in any other triangle. Only I am talking about the right angled triangle. So the name is hypotenuse, and this lower part is known as base, and this standing line is known as height. So you will use these words hypotenuse, base, height only in case of right angled triangle. Note down. And this height is also known as perpendicular. This height is also known as perpendicular. Write down. Then we will start third interesting fact. And these facts are given in your book on page number 169. Check page number 169 and 170. Hypotenuse. Okay. Now the next property is, which is very, very important, very interesting. Third is, now stop writing. Stop writing. After that, I will give you time for writing. Put your whole concentration on understanding. The next property name is exterior angle property. Exterior angle property. This is the name of the property. As we have done angle sum property, triangular inequality, similarly we have one more property. The name of this property is exterior angle property. Now tell me, what do you understand by this word exterior? What is the meaning of this exterior word? What is the meaning of exterior word? Exterior means, Sara, very good, outside. Exterior word means outside. Yes, outer. Outside. Okay. So, outside angle. Exterior angle means angle which is not inside the triangle, which is outside the triangle. So, if I am talking about this triangle, this is A, this is B, and this is C. And I want to, yes, Pavni, you have any doubt?
Ma'am,
Pavni, you have any doubt? Pavni, don't waste time. You have any doubt?
ma'am, no.
So look here. So this is A, B, C. Fine. Now extend it. This is exterior. This is exterior. This is exterior angle outside the boundary. This angle C is equal to angle A plus angle B. Angle A plus angle B. So this C is exterior, but these two angles are in interior. Interior. So this is the exterior angle property. One exterior angle is equal to the sum of remaining two opposite interior angles. So if we are talking about angle C exterior, then this is equal to the angle A plus angle B, but this angle A in the interior and this angle B in the interior. This is very important property. Okay, now come to the next same property but different diagram. This is A, this is B, this is C. Now interior means inside. Yes, Mehak, interior means inside. Exterior means outside and interior means inside. This is interior. This portion is your interior portion. And this is exterior. Now, in the first figure, C is exterior. Now, in the second figure, I am going to take angle B as exterior. This exterior angle. Now, tell me, this angle B. Now, in this figure, this angle B, which is exterior, is equal to what? Is equal to what? Yes, Bhavya?
मैम मैम व्हाट इज योर मैम आप क्या कह रहे हो?
This is the diagram.
मैम yes.
This is B. And I marked exterior. I marked exterior of B. Now this B is equal to what?
Angle A
Yes.
plus angle C.
Angle A plus angle C. And what about this angle C and angle A? These two
Interiors.
angles. Very good. These are interior angles. So interior and interior. So this is interior. इंटीरियर मीन्स ट्राइंगल के अंदर. ओके, ट्राइंगल, ये हमारा ट्राइंगल है, ये ट्राइंगल के अंदर वाले पोर्शन को क्या बोलते हैं? इंटीरियर. एंड एक्सटीरियर मीन्स बाहर, ट्राइंगल से बाहर. हाँ, आउटसाइड, बाहर आ जाओ. तो दिस इज एंगल बी. इफ आई एम talking about angle B exterior, then this angle B exterior is equal to angle A interior plus angle C interior. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, next diagram is same. If I am talking about angle A exterior, this is A, this is B, this is C. Now, if I am talking about this A exterior, A. Now, what about this A exterior? Yes, Mehak.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Mehak. Yes.
Ma'am, A exterior is equal
Not
to
only A, Mehak, angle A. Not only A.
angle A.
Yes, because if you are saying A,
Angle.
Angle A. So angle A exterior.
Ma'am
Yes.
is equal to
Yes.
angle B and angle B plus angle C.
And what about this angle
Interior.
B?
Interior.
Interior. This is angle B in interior and angle C is also in interior. Yes.
Interior.
Okay. So this is the way to solve the sum. Or this is property. Yes, Pratigya.
Ma'am, I want to ask that what is the meaning of exterior?
Exterior means outside.
Okay, ma'am.
Exterior word is used for outside. We have already done this concept in circle, na? Interior
Yes,
portion of the circle and exterior portion similarly.
Yes,
Interior
ma'am.
means this.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, this whole is interior. This is interior inside the boundary, and this whole
Okay.
portion, this exterior portion
Okay, ma'am. Thank
outside.
you, ma'am.
Okay. So next is number 4. In an obtuse angled triangle. Number 4. In an obtuse angled triangle. This is the shape of obtuse angled triangle. This is A, this is B, this is C. Fine? Like this. This is the shape of obtuse angled triangle, na, greater than 90 degree. Now, in obtuse angled triangle, this angle is obtuse. Obtuse means greater than 90 degree. Now, in obtuse angled triangle, side which is opposite to this angle, is bigger. So, here is angle B obtuse. Angle B is an obtuse angle. Now tell me the opposite side of B. Opposite side of angle B. Samriti, don't write C and A. In line segment inside, you will not use the word and. Write without and. CA or AC both are correct. So don't use and. Yes, CA. AC or CA. Both are the same thing. So this side is opposite. This is angle B and this is AC. So this AC is biggest. And remaining two sides are smaller. स्मॉलर और सबसे बड़ी कौन सी होगी जो 90 ये ऑब्ट्यूज के ऑपोजिट है. दिस इज द प्रॉपर्टी. ओके. And Monday is your test of chapter number 9, profit and loss, along with the concept of classification of triangles. Note down. Yes, Amriti?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt?
Ma'am, I want to give the answer only.
Okay, okay. Now tell me, what is the another name that we will use for equilateral triangle?
Ma'am, what?
What is the another name of an equilateral triangle?
Ma'am, equiangular.
Very good. Equiangular. Now, what is the meaning of lateral? Lateral word is used for what?
Sides.
Sides. And angular word is used for?
Ma'am,
Angular word is used for? Samriti, angular word is used for what? Very good, Kinjal.
ma'am, my voice is not clear.
But your voice is not coming. Your voice is not coming. Not clear to me. Very good, Chaitanya. Very good. Yes, angles. Angular word is used for angle. Very good, Karthik. Well done. So, these are some extra interesting facts that you have to know. Angular. Angular word is used for angles and lateral word is used for sides. बेटा आपको नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, अगर आपसे कोई पूछे ये इक्विलेटरल क्यों लिखा है, क्या मीनिंग है लेटरल का, तो आपको पता होना चाहिए दिस लेटरल वर्ड मीन्स साइड्स, दैट्स व्हाई इक्विलेटरल. इक्विलेटरल means equal and lateral is sides, equal sides. In maths each and every word has meaning. हर एक वर्ड का मीनिंग है, विदाउट मीनिंग कुछ भी नहीं है. सो इक्विलेटरल, इक्वल साइड्स. Now note down your homework. Your homework is, note down the homework for today. Homework. Revise test. Revise test and note down some facts of triangle in your fair notebook. Write down. Revise test and note down some facts of triangle in your fair notebook. We have done 4 facts now, 4 or 5 facts. So note down all the facts in your fair notebook because all the facts are compulsory. And in exterior angle, whenever you will write the concept which is based on exterior angle, must draw diagram. The diagram of triangle is very much compulsory if the question is based on exterior angles. Okay? Yes, Raghav?
You five facts of triangle. Ma'am, some facts of triangles. मैम उसमें हमने प्रॉपर्टीज लिखी है.
हाँ, ये जो मैंने आज प्रॉपर्टीज लिखवाई है, यस.
प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ ट्राइंगल.
नहीं, प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ ट्राइंगल, हाँ ये फैक्ट्स भी प्रॉपर्टीज ही है बेटा, फैक्ट्स भी प्रॉपर्टीज ही है. एक्सटीरियर एंगल आज मैंने करवाई है ना, इक्वी एंगुलर, एक्सटीरियर एंगल, वो हाइपोटेन्यूज, बेस हाइट, all the extra parts we have done today na, that you have write them in your fair notebook. Yes, Gauri?
मैम मेरी क्लास लेट ज्वाइन हुई थी तो फिर